Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Tarot by Melissa, and in today's reading, we're going to be looking into what is next in love for my beautiful singles out there. So, getting right into our disclaimers. Please remember, guys, this is a general reading, so not every message in your selected pile may be a message that's specifically for you. As you're viewing the reading, just always stay grounded in the reality of what you know your situation to be. If something in the reading feels confusing to you, or if it doesn't feel like it fits your situation, simply release it and let it go. It's probably just not a message for you. Remember, with these general readings, like, a lot of people are putting their eyes on them. And even though you are selecting your own pile and there's an element of you picking here, it's still a collective reading, right? So it cannot and will not resonate with every single person that puts their eyes on it. So if it makes you get upset, if it doesn't feel like it resonates, simply just release it and let it go. If you guys did want to book a personal reading, all the details on how you can book one with me will be linked in the description box down below. All right. Also, we did start channel memberships here on Tarot by Melissa. So for $4.99 a month, if you become a member, you get access to minimum of 2 bonus videos per month, and those videos are voted on and selected by members only. So if you'd like to have more of a say in what type of content I'm creating here on the channel, definitely go ahead and check it out over there. All right, let's go ahead and get into our reading selection. So in a moment, I want you guys to take a deep breath and choose the card that you're feeling the most intuitively connected to. So for card 1, group 1, we have the Vessel. For group 2, we have the Ring. And then for group 3, we have the Comic. So take a deep breath. Think about what's next for you in love. Go ahead and select the card that you're feeling the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to locate the timestamp that will take you to your selected reading. See you there. Hey, group 1, if you guys were drawn to the Vessel archetype, this is going to be your message. So we're looking into what is next in love for my singles out there. So you guys were drawn to the Vessel archetype. So let's go ahead and get some additional oracle cards here. All right, so what's next in love for my pile 1 singles, please, Spirit? What's next in love? We're going to try to see who may be coming towards you guys as well. What's next in love, please? Ooh. Cute. Okay, so we have the Fair Male coming up for you guys. Tell me more. And we also have communication coming through. All right, so pile 1, overall energy. This Vessel archetype is really beautiful because what it's really talking about is kind of like, it's a metaphor for a container, right? And actually, I think it might be easier for me to read about it to you guys because I'm having a hard time like describing it. So the body, the container, the cup. The vessel may be the most powerful archetypal form on earth. It is everywhere cups hold liquid, stoves hold fire, our bodies hold organs, our homes hold families. Through the simple act of separation, the vessel protects what it contains. Nests protect the eggs, savings accounts protect our earnings. Even the planets are contained within their circular orbit. When this card appears, it's time to assess what is being held together and how. You know, so like to me, it's talking about like the foundations of something. You know, like a new connection. This could even be talking about the foundations of your self-esteem, your self-worth. It talks about stability, strength, and gracefulness. It can also talk about feeling trapped or being stuck in a bubble, okay? And so this vessel archetype is significant. We're going to see kind of how it plays out as we continue with the reading. But it does seem like there's a significant person that's being highlighted for your love life, pile 1. So the Fair Male, this could be talking about a new person that's coming towards you. Could be a past person for some of you guys. Again, we'll see as we get more into the reading. This could be what they look like. This could also just be talking about you, my viewer, as well, and your own personal energy. And I feel like there's something here with communication being significant. Texting, DMs, specifically looks almost like online communication or social media for some of you. So maybe you guys are going to start talking to someone online. So let's see. Let's just jump right in. Let's get a little more info. So for pile 1, what's next in love? Please, Spirit, tell us more about this situation. Okay, we have a Knight of Swords in reverse. Show me the energy of my viewers, please, and where they stand in this situation. We have a 9 of Pentacles. Love that. And then show me this person that's coming towards them, please. Who's coming towards them, and show us their energy. Ooh. Okay. King of Wands, and I feel this person might have some guilt or some anxiety or overthinking going on their end of things. So we'll see kind of how this plays out here. But yeah, with the Knight of Swords being the situation here, there's definitely something about communication being highlighted. But with this Knight of Swords in reverse, the communication doesn't seem to be very consistent, okay? And so maybe that's why this Vessel energy is coming up, because I feel like for you guys, it's like it's referring to like the foundations of the connection, right? And what's holding this connection together. And one of the key components of holding a connection together is communication. I'm almost wondering if this person could be at a distance from you guys for some, just like the way he's pointing at the globe. It's giving me like a little bit of that travel energy. That may not be the case for everybody, but with the Knight of Swords in reverse, this is telling me this is a situation that might be like either slowing down, or maybe the communication just is sporadic or inconsistent here. But what I'm living for, pile 1, is that you guys do not care. I feel like you guys are in this place where you're just so confident and comfortable with yourselves. It's like you're unbothered by it, because it's like you guys have everything that you need to keep yourselves happy and comfortable. And so to me, this Vessel energy is saying like your own personal vessel of self-worth, your own personal vessel of even like your finances and your career and things like that is solid, right? It's stable and it's solid. And so if this person isn't really like communicating well, it's like you don't really care about that. You know, you're just kind of doing whatever. But the one thing that I do want to say is with the Vessel, right, on the shadow attributes, it did talk about being trapped or being in a bubble, okay? And so you guys could really be, pile 1, in this energy coming up here and probably currently, where I feel like a lot of you guys are just so comfortable with being independent. You're so comfortable with being single that it's almost possible that you might not be completely open to love. And so like, I think that there is still a part of your energy that's contributing to this communication like issue that's here with the Knight of Swords in reverse, because this is the joining energy of the situation here, okay? Now this person is coming across as like a really confident person with the King of Wands. This is definitely someone who's confident, who's independent. This is someone who I think is quite attractive. I feel like this is someone who knows what they want and they know how to get it. But there's still like this undertone here of them like feeling a little nervous or anxious about something with you, or guilty. So there is a part of them that cares what you think. And I am getting a little bit that this person has, like, there's definitely ego here that I feel with them. Like when you don't respond, or if you don't seem bothered by like what they do or don't do, I feel like that kind of, I feel like it low-key kind of bothers them. So let's see. Let's continue, guys. Tell us more, please, Spirit. What's next in love for group 1? I definitely am getting like the physical looks of this person with the King of Wands and the fair male. It seems like there's a synchronicity there for a lot of you guys. All right, let's see. So pile 1. Tell us more, please, about this situation. What's next in love? What do we need to know? We have wedding. Maybe you guys are meeting this person at a wedding or at an event of some sort, maybe. We have third party. Let's see. Spiritual awakening. I feel like you guys are meeting this person at some sort of an event. Like this is where you're coming together with this person. It could literally be a wedding for some of you guys, but for others of you, I see this as just like some sort of an event that you're at, and this is where you guys may come together and meet this person. Now, you guys are really over here like we have the third party energy on your end of things. I think a lot of you guys are focused on work or other things going on outside of whatever this person's situation is or the situation with this person. And I think that's part of the reason why you're not as like caring as much about like this person. You know, like you have other priorities that you're responsible for. And I do feel like this bothers this person. I feel like with the Lover's card underneath, it makes them feel like you guys might not be on the same page with what you guys both want. But something about this connection for your person is definitely pushing them to a spiritual awakening of some sort, or maybe they've just recently undergone a spiritual awakening. They're definitely learning and growing in their own way. So let's continue. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say, pile 1. It kind of just feels like this might be a person that you meet, but I don't know if it's going to really go very far just based off what I see here. Let's see. I mean, I just get this. The way that I feel a little bit, pile 1, is like when I'm tapping into your energy, it almost feels like there's just like a wall. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not like the 4 of Cups where you're just like blah about it, but it's like, I almost feel like maybe you guys just don't want a partnership. Or maybe like if this person is showing you certain traits that you don't like, you're just naturally turned off by it, you know? Because there's definitely this opportunity to communicate with someone coming your way. But you guys don't seem like you're like that pressed on it, you know? You're not that into it, I feel, for some reason. So we have express your love. Okay. Let's get one for them. We have worth waiting for. We have new love. Aw. I definitely feel like this person sees you guys as a new opportunity for love. I'm just wondering if they're not really doing the best job of like communicating that to you clearly, right? And I feel like that's part of the issue here is like maybe they're texting you or they're just, the way they're communicating might be inconsistent or sporadic. And so you guys are just kind of in this place where like, well, they're not consistent, so I don't really care. Like I'm focusing on my other prospects. I'm focusing on like my friends, my work, my other things that I like to enjoy. You know, you're not bothered by it because they're not really showing up for you maybe in a way that feels worthy of your energy is what I get. So I feel like on the positive note with the vessel coming up, this is saying, like I was getting earlier, that you guys have a very strong sense of self-worth and you're very secure in yourselves and you're not affected by like something not going, you know, a certain way in a connection. You know, it doesn't affect your self-worth, which is a good thing. But again, with expressing your love, this says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I kind of feel like there's a need for you guys to at least show a little bit to this person that you're interested in them. Because I think that's part of why they're kind of like, we have the Nine of Swords and we have the Lovers underneath of that. You know, there's this energy from their perspective that you guys might not really be into it for some reason. Because you're just like so focused on your other stuff. So it might be worth reflecting on, like maybe there's something on your end, like again, going back to the vessel, which also talked about, you know, being in a bubble. Maybe you guys are a little bit too in a bubble and you're not really noticing this person and the efforts that they're trying to make toward you. And so this person we have worth waiting for here. There could also be an element of this person maybe not being in the best place themselves or being completely ready themselves for anything. And maybe that's part of the lesson here. It's almost like you guys are just showing them that like inconsistent communication or ego or like any bad behavior, you're kind of just showing them because you have such a strong self-worth and you're so unbothered by it and you just are turned off by it naturally. I think it's like actually helping this person to realize like, oh, maybe I'm not as like ready as I even think that I am for something, right? They're realizing that they may have a lot more to work on themselves as well. So there is this sense for them, even though they do see you as an opportunity for new love, that they may not be fully ready for what they think they're ready for. And underneath of this, we had the codependency card. See, so this person could have some unhealthy traits that they like display in connections to at times. You know, I do kind of get a little bit of that with this King of Wands. For some reason, I'm getting this energy from them. Even though the King of Wands is a very like accomplished and confident energy, I am kind of getting the sense that this person, you know, they can have a little bit of an ego on them and they might be used to people like fawning all over them because they're like really attractive, or like the King of Wands I see as someone who's very magnetic, confident, attractive, right? So they might be used to people kind of folding to them regardless of what they do. And you guys are not doing that. And I think that I think that gets to them a little bit. I'm not going to lie. So pile one, let's just, we're going to end the message with just one more card for you. What else should pile one know about their love life and what's next for them? What's next for my beautiful pile one singles in love? We have rigid. I remain open-minded as I mature on my journey. Who I was yesterday may not be who I am tomorrow. So it's about being flexible and remaining open-minded. But it's interesting that the card says rigid, right? Because that's kind of what I'm getting from this energy of you guys over here. Like there's some sort of like wall that's like, meh, I'm not even open to that, you know? So I think if you guys genuinely are interested in it, there's like a message here about your communication style and maybe like making that known to the other person, because I think that they're perceiving you as being not interested in them, but they're seeing you as someone that they're kind of curious to get to know, right? So every situation's different. You know, maybe in the past, it definitely feels like this group has very high standards, as you should. Absolutely. I would never be the one to tell you not to have those. I just think that there's something about being a bit more flexible in this situation that you may want to consider reflecting on, okay? So I'm going to end your message here, group one, but comment below. Let me know how you feel like this resonates, what's been going on in your love life. And if you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading. I'll see you there. Bye. Hey, group two, and welcome to your reading. If you guys were drawn to the ring archetype, this is going to be your message. And again, we are looking into what is next in love for my singles out there. So let's get some clarifying oracle cards here. So for pile two, clarifying energy, what's next in love for my pile two singles? We have true love. What's next in love for my pile two singles? We have past love. Interesting. So the ring is an interesting thing to be drawn to, because when I think of a ring, I think of commitment, right? But the ring archetype also talks about cycles, right? Things coming full circle. And sometimes cycles can be a good thing, right? If we are starting a new cycle or if we're learning from our patterns of the past. But cycles can also be repetitive too, you know? And so we do have this energy of true love being here, which talks about, you know, pure love, honest connections. We do also, though, have past love. So there's something about a past love that's coming up here. And I'm wondering if this is why, you know, we have this energy of the ring talking about some sort of cycle. So let's just jump into the tarot right away and see what other info we can get. So tell us more, please, for pile 2. What is next for my pile 2 viewers in love? What is the situation about? I'm going to try to get some insight into who is coming towards you guys as well, so that we have that. So what is next in love? Well, tell us more about this situation for pile 2. We have a Queen of Swords reverse, and we have a Seven of Wands reverse here as the situation. Show me the energy of my pile 2 viewers, please. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups for your energy. And then show me the energy of the person that they're dealing with. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. You know what's kind of interesting? At the bottom of this other deck, we have this gifts, which talks about surprises. And so there's definitely something here with the person you're dealing with that might be a little bit, this might be a surprise that you guys connect with this past person, okay? So this person's energy, you guys, with this Wheel of Fortune, they do feel inconsistent. This does feel like a person that might be, you know, it's another example of a cycle, a circle, right? Like, and the Wheel of Fortune does kind of talk about taking risks, taking chances. It talks about, like, you know, things go up and things come down. You know, even here, the way it's depicted on this card, she's spinning the wheel and it's like, okay, what is it going to land on? We don't know. So I feel like there's an element of unpredictability, like, with this person, especially if this is a past person. There's something about this connection too that I think might be fated or destined, karmic maybe in some capacity, something that you're not expecting. Okay. And maybe their energy and throughout the time you've known them has been this way as well. I feel like for you guys, like with this Ten of Cups, this is such a beautiful, like, idyllic energy. And I do feel like you guys have a lot of love for this person. Some of you all may have known this person for a long time, or maybe you have a family that you've built with this person already, with children and, like, all the things. But the situation itself, let's see. We have a Queen of Swords reversed and a Seven of Wands reversed. I think there's an energy of, like, actually, let me pull the next set of cards and then I want to get more clarity here. What's next for my pile 2 viewers, please? In love, clarifying the situation. The Queen of Swords in reverse is kind of making me feel like a softening of energy between the both of you. And the same thing with that Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is usually about, like, having to stand your ground or needing to prove yourself. And so with both these cards that are typically very kind of strong, assertive energies being in reverse, it feels like the dynamics between the two of you are kind of softening. And, like, there's this energy from this person of, like, I want to take the risk. There's an energy from your side, pile 2, where you're like, I love this person. I want to, you know, like, build a family with them. Let's see. Tell us more, please, Spirit, about the situation for pile 2. We have between the lines. Okay. Show me my viewers. What's their energy in this situation? We have relationship. Yeah, you guys want that relationship with them. Show me their energy, though. Show me this person's energy toward my viewers. Magnetic attraction. Liquid courage at the bottom. So they may be confessing to you or coming towards you under the influence for support. So there's definitely feelings here. There's definitely physical attraction here for sure. This person feels very drawn to you. You know, there's strong chemistry. I see you, my viewer, as being wanting a relationship with this person, you know. But there's definitely a gray area, right? There's definitely a gray area here. You know, I'm wondering if this person comes back into your life and there's this sense of like, you know, like wanting to work things out and seeing where things go, but maybe things are not clearly defined. And that makes a lot of sense with the Queen of Swords in reverse, because this is kind of like not having the clearest communication or conversation about it. This can also be an energy of kind of being softer, like I was saying, or even being a pushover at times, right? So there just might be something, it depends on your situation, right? Because again, with the ring, it's talking about cycles, right? And so maybe depending on your situation, it's bad to have this Queen of Swords in reverse, because maybe there's a need to be more assertive or set a boundary in order to not repeat a cycle. But on the flip side, depending on your situation, it could be the opposite, right? Where maybe we do need to soften our approach with this person depending on, you know, the history. So you'll have to discern what's best for you based off of your own unique circumstances. But definitely kind of a gray area between you and this person coming up here in the near future. Let's see what else. What's next in love? Pile 2, please. We have codependency coming up on your side. Show me their person. We have trust. Okay. I could see a little bit of this energy with the Wheel of Fortune, because sometimes the Wheel of Fortune is kind of like, you know, it's the destiny will take care of it, or the universe will take care of it, you know. This person's energy feels a little bit like the Fool energy to me. If you're familiar with the Fool from Tarot, pile 2, it's kind of this energy of just having faith and like throwing themselves back into the experience and not really thinking a lot about it. It's just kind of going off of their feelings and their attraction that they have for you. You guys have addictions are affecting your romantic life, codependency. So I'm wondering if this person has an addiction, and that's part of what makes them unpredictable. But codependency can also talk about like love addictions too, right? So maybe for some of my pile 2 viewers, like there's a tendency here to maybe overlook this person's deficiencies because you just really want that partnership with them. You have love for them. I'm noticing here we have this energy of the grass is greener underneath of the liquid courage too. This is your person's, the undertone of their energy, right? So part of me feels like this person, yes, they are really attracted to you, but I'm wondering if they're coming to you after a time apart where they've been exploring what they thought were greener pastures and now they want to come back because it's like a comfort zone to them. And I feel like you guys might be looking at this person through rose-colored glasses potentially. There's a lot of love that I see that you have for this person. But there's something here from your perspective of things where you may not have the most healthy connection or attachment to them. And neither one of you guys seem to be like really addressing clearly what the issues or problems are in the connection. There's definitely a very passive energy between the both of you around actually addressing and conversing about things that are important in order to refrain from repeating old patterns and cycles here. So this is interesting, pile 2. Definitely this is my pile where like the ex is coming back or the past person is coming back for sure. So let's sorry guys, I thought I heard my phone ringing. So let's see what guidance or advice we have for you closing it out, group 2? What is my group 2? What do my group 2 viewers just need to keep in mind as it pertains to the situation and their love life? We have body talk. I'm a goddess. So this is about self-worth, self-esteem. Yeah, I think just continue to know your worth. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry, guys. I went into like a coughing fit, but continue to focus on your self-worth, your self-esteem, knowing what you deserve. I'm also really getting communication as an opportunity here because I literally started like coughing for no reason as I was getting to your advice. So I feel like with this Queen of Swords reverse, for a lot of my viewers, there's an opportunity here to work on your communication and being direct with this person, not being afraid to address the issues that happened between you in the past, you know, because this person is going to come in and like sweep you up off of your feet. And you guys are going to really be feeling it and wanting this, you know, relationship between the two of you. But I see that there are issues here that are not being addressed, that need to be addressed. And part of, you know, having a strong sense of self-worth is telling someone, hey, like the last time around you did this, right? Or, you know, if this person left you and then now they're coming back, don't be afraid to question that, you know? So I definitely think communication as it pertains to like advocating for your self-worth and your needs is something that Spirit is asking you to look at right now as well. So we're going to end your message here, pile 2, but comment below. Let me know how this resonates and what's been going on in your love life. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so that you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I'll see you there. Bye. Hey, pile 3, if you guys were drawn to the comic archetype, this is going to be your message. So we're looking into what's next in love for my beautiful singles for pile 3. So let's jump right in. We're going to start with some oracle cards here. And you guys selected the comic archetype, which is making me feel like there is a more fun and lighthearted energy coming into your love life here in the future. So I'm excited about that for you. Let's get some context here. This could also signify a person that's coming into your life as well. Someone who's funny, that makes you laugh. All right, pile 3. What's next in love for my pile 3 singles? Overall energy. Okay, we have control. What else? We have gifts. All right, so you guys also have the triangle here at the bottom of the deck. So I'm wondering if you guys are like dating around a little bit too, right? Because that comic is like giving me just wanting to have fun kind of vibes. So yeah, I feel like with the control card coming up, this is about you guys during this upcoming, you know, time period in your love life, maybe releasing the need for things to be just so, you know, or to go a certain way or to have a certain outcome. It talks about releasing those things and taking back your own power, right? And I feel like part of taking back your power is about chilling out a little bit as it pertains to love, relaxing a little bit, having more fun with the comic energy as it pertains to love. I feel like a lot of you guys could also be focusing on your hobbies and interests during this time as well. And maybe this is a place that you're connecting with romantic partners, potential partners for you. I'm just drawn to like the paint, different colors of the rainbow around the comic, around the little cat here. But there's something here too about like, so we have gifts. It talks about surprises, presents, and openings. So things opening up for you in a new and different way through kind of like relinquishing this need to be like so tightly in control of everything. You might be getting some sort of special surprise here, whether it's like physical, like an actual gift, or metaphorical, like a spiritual gift. So let's see. Let's get some more insight for you guys. So pile 3. What is next in love for my pile 3 singles? When I think of like that gift, I think of, you know, finding something that you were not expecting to find. You know what I mean? All right, so pile 3, what's next in love? What is next in love? Tell us more about the situation. Seven of Pentacles. And show me the energy of my pile 3 viewers, please. Ooh, the Ace of Cups. And then who's coming toward them? Show me anyone coming towards my pile 3 viewers. Who is this person or this energy? 4 of Swords. Okay. Okay. So I'm wondering if for you guys, like with this 7 of Pentacles, this is talking about a situation that we're reevaluating or reassessing in our love lives. For a lot of you guys, I feel like this is talking about your approach to love, right? Because this is really about your approach. I see with this Ace of Cups that you all are ready for new love, right? You're wanting new love. You're ready for new love. I feel like you are the Ace of Cups. This is your energy, right? So some of you guys might have feelings for someone as you're coming into this reading. But I feel like you guys could actually be the love opportunity for someone else that's ready to find you. But there's something about your approach that I think you're realizing that needs to change, right? The 7 of Pentacles, it's like assessing our progress so far and then taking a look and saying, okay, do I want to continue on this path or do I want to take a different path? Because my current path may not be yielding me the results as quickly or as quality of the results is what I'm looking for. And there really seems to be something here about you guys kind of having more fun, right? Like you've made a lot of progress, but now it's time to have more fun with dating, having more fun with your love life. Now, for the 4 of Swords, this is kind of supposed to be representing someone you're dealing with or someone coming towards you. It almost feels to me like this is a person who is taking a step back from you or taking a step back from a connection. So maybe some of you guys coming into your reading have been, communicating with someone or talking to someone, and maybe there's been a situation where you guys have recently parted ways, right? Or maybe you've released this person. I think if that's the case, this person is, they're continuing to kind of retract their energy from the situation here. So let's just continue. Yeah, because you see, like, I'm really drawn to these cobwebs that are here. And cobwebs to me they come up when you haven't cleaned in a long time, right? Or when you've been, it's like stagnant energy, So I feel like there's just something about your situation, pile 3, where it's like the old way you've been doing it is not working, and it's time to shift a little bit. Okay, so let's continue. Tell us more for pile 3. What's next for them in love? We have regret coming up here. Okay, show me the energy of my... Okay, hold on. Oh. We also have date and reconciliation coming up. I think I'm going to put those back in because I don't know. But there could be something about you guys going out with someone else, going out with someone or reconciling with someone from the past. Let's see, though. Show me the energy of my pile 1 viewers, please. Oh, clarifying this Ace of Cups. We have dating, so that's coming up again. Clarifying this 4 of Swords. Who are they dealing with, please? Romantic feelings. But see, this person has anxiety energy here at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So there's definitely something about this situation where I feel like with this comic, it's like learning to laugh through the pain or learning to laugh through the mistakes is what I'm getting. Because there's certainly something here with this situation that I feel may not be the most ideal, or there's some sort of regret here. And this is what's pushing like the Seven of Pentacles energy of asking like, is this really worth it? Are we sure? We want to go this route. Like something about the past and the way things were handled prior to coming into this reading, it just seems like there's a reevaluation of those circumstances because we regret it. Like from both perspectives here. But I do see like both people with the Ace of Cups and romantic feelings, there are romantic feelings on both sides. You guys are in this energy of wanting to date, and maybe you're learning to take a more lighthearted approach to this person because it definitely seems like whoever this is not someone that you guys expected to ever be connecting with, you know? Like it definitely seems like a surprise to you. But there is something about this person's energy that's a little detached. And I think that they have a lot of anxiety and worry and fear maybe about either this connection or just connections in general. But for them, there are feelings as well. But that Four of Swords, it's like really throwing me off because to me, this is a person who's detaching their energy here. I'm wondering too if this comic is this person, if this is the person that you guys are dealing with, because to me, this is giving me performer energy, like someone who performs through their pain, somebody who puts on a mask or a facade or like acts a certain way. That can be really engaging, but like behind closed doors, there's a lot of this energy of like anxiety or fear or sadness, like they're masking a little bit. Even if we look at this card, it almost looks like the little kitty is wearing a mask, right? You can see how the eyes are kind of cut out here. You know what I mean? So let's continue. Let's get to the Romance Angels deck next. This is interesting, group 3. So what's going on? What's next in love for group 3, please? Keeping in mind, too, as I always say, sometimes the energies can be flipped. So even though left-hand side is meant to be you and the right-hand side is meant to be who's coming towards you, it could be flipped. Okay. But I kind of feel like you guys, I don't know, I just see you in like a more engaged and ready for love sort of energy than this person. Like, I don't know if this person has issues with substance abuse or alcohol or something. This came up in one of the other piles. Or if this person just has kind of a messy life. Look at this. You know, like how they're just, you know, this person could be depressed too. You know, like there's just something going on beneath the surface that they're not really showing you. Okay, so tell us more. What's next in love for pile 3? We have worth waiting for on your side of things. Okay, and show me this person that they're dealing with. Healing family issues. We do have heart-to-heart conversations, though, so there's definitely this undertone of them wanting to continue getting to know you. I think it's a surprise to both of you that you guys are connecting in this way, you know? So worth waiting for, you know, this is a beautiful energy because it is talking about what we were discussing earlier around releasing control. It's about accepting divine timing and just kind of being engaged and open and in the moment, like I see you guys are, but also just kind of accepting that, like, you can't control everything, right? It's okay to take this more, like you're still engaged, you're having fun with it, but it's just accepting it for what it is in the present moment is what I feel. And this card also kind of tells me that, like, this just could be a situation where things are not fully ready to come together in a more permanent manner. You know what I mean? And maybe my viewers for pile 3, maybe you're realizing this as you get into the connection, because this person, they're healing family issues, right? So there's something going on with them behind the scenes that's very heavy that I think is stressing them out. This person could have children. This person could have like an ex that they're dealing with. This could have to do with parents as well, or extended family. This person feels like they have a lot of heavy burdens on their shoulders, heavy emotional burdens. And I think you, my viewers, might be realizing this after you connect with them a couple of times. You know? So like there's this beautiful like lesson here, or just this energy from you of like being there, being open, because I see you guys are ready for love, but also accepting like, hey, you know what? Maybe this person isn't really ready for what I want, and that's okay. Because the one is coming regardless to you because you're open and ready for it. You know what I mean? Hopefully this makes sense. So it's like, even if it doesn't work out with this person that I'm seeing in this reading, pile 3, with you guys being in this Ace of Cups energy, I do feel that the right one is coming because you're open and ready for love. This person, the 4 of Swords person, I don't know if they're in the best place for it yet, you know? So only time will tell. And of course, everyone on this, viewing this reading has free will to do what they want to do. But this is what I see coming in for you in the near future as the energy stands today. And again, it's a general reading, so it may not even apply to everybody. So let's just close it out, group 3, with a message for you, my viewer. Tell us a little bit more, please, Spirit, for group 3. Closing remarks for them, my viewer, with regard to the situation. Ooh. We have soul cleanse. I embrace my emotions. Yeah, because there's this energy of regret between both people that I see here. Like maybe you guys are sad about something that is going on in the situation, or maybe you feel like you got played a little bit with the clown. I always kind of get that when I see this card. It's okay if you had feelings. It's okay to try things out. It's okay to date and catch feelings, right? It's normal. Sometimes we put ourselves out there and it doesn't work out, or the other person can't measure up, and that happens. So I feel like this soul cleanse card is just saying it's okay to feel how you feel about it, regardless of what that feeling is, whether it's positive emotions or negative emotions that you're feeling. But also I'm loving the words soul cleanse, right? I just think that there is, oh, look at this. I will not allow toxic people from the past ruin me for future encounters. I take my power back now. I don't know if this is a past person. Maybe for some of you guys it is. But, taking back your power seems to be a common thread throughout this reading here. And I think it's just important to remember that, like, you guys have power in the situation, right? You may not be able to control the other person. You may not be able to control the outcome of where things will end up with this person, but you can control yourself, right? You have control over that 1,000%. So you don't have to wait around for someone else. Like, this person is in a very detached energy. It could be a person that you guys already know or have some sort of prior history or baggage with, potentially. But I want to just leave you with the fact that, like, with the Ace of Cups, I think you guys are really ready for new love. And again, if it doesn't work out with this person, I feel like somebody else will be coming along to scoop you up very soon because you're open and ready for it. And this person is very closed off. So we're going to end the message here, pile 3, but comment below. Let me know how this resonates and what's been going on in your love life up until this point. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so that you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I'll see you there. Bye.